Okay, we're going to do mountain raises. So you're lying down flat, palms are at your sides, arms are straight, apply pressure. So just note to self, we're doing these complementary, I want you to think about complementary postures or exercises. So we're going into mountain raises, which is going to get your neck into a flexion. So from anatomical position, you're here, a flexion is here, an extension is here, hyperextension continues back. So when you're doing postures, you always want to think about how that you're complementing the postures. So here we go. So from here, lying down flat, legs are parallel, hip width apart. Maybe get your try to get where your knee, the shins, the tibias are perpendicular to the floor. Arms are straight. Use those arms for leverage. You're taking a full inhale. If you got something at the back of your head, move it so you don't have anything jamming in the back of your head. Got my arms down. Take a full inhale when you're flat. On the exhale, make sure all your toes are working for you too. Curl your spine up curl your tailbone under. Lift up your lower back. Exhale, exert, exert, exert. So you notice you're getting into a neck flexion. Don't turn your head when your neck is flexed like this. Take a full inhale on top. And then exhale and exert down. You're rolling, applying pressure at your upper ribs. And continuing down through the center, down to your lower ribs. And then you're at your lumbar spine is making contact. And then your sacrum rests. This time we're going to flex our feet, get your heels touching, your toes are not touching the mat. Take a full inhale flat. Exhale, exert, apply pressure, lifting up your lower back first, sacrum, lower back, lower ribs. Exhale, exert, 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 really lift as high as you can to the sky. Full inhale, keeping your chin to your chest, not turning your head. And then on the descent, exhale, exert, upper ribs, mid back, lower ribs, lumbar spine. Rest. Sacrum. Then change the position of your feet to the balls of your feet. Make sure your ankles aren't turning out, but parallel legs, feet. Full inhale flat. You might want to scoot your heels in a little bit closer to your glutes. Get a little extra leverage there. Exert and roll up. Get to the top there. Full inhale. And then exert and roll down. So we got neck flexion. You could repeat that if you want to. I'm not going to, just for learning purposes right now. So let's do a full body stretch and inhale and lift up and sit up. So to complement that neck flexion, we're going to do a neck extension. So two things. I want to do one that we've already done. So we already warmed up our shoulders and necks and so forth. So two options. We're going to do inverted table. You could put your hands behind you. I'm having my fingertips point at my glutes. Put your hands behind you and going up into an inverted table and get your neck extension here. And how do you come down? And when you come down, where you could safely, gently come out of that. More difficult version, if you plant your hands right by your sides. And it just I change up the fingertips, how they point, just to get a different sensation through your arms and different workout through your arms. So here I have the fingertips pointing at the heels, legs but hip width apart, and I'm going to shift my weight forward and go into my inverted table with the neck extension here. And then if you want extra, you can extend the knees and go into inverted plank, with or without a neck extension. Easy. It's not easy. Do you repeat? You repeat if it feels like you can. If not, you don't feel like it, you don't do it. One more neck extension posture that we haven't done. Easier version for fish pose. I'm going to be putting my hands right here. Palms are down. So I'm here, got the legs all nice and straight. Plantar flex, scooting those hips, those hands underneath. Got the elbows underneath. And I'm pushing my elbows, opening my chest, throat, heart, and extending the neck here. If you got your head touching, don't apply a bunch of pressure there. Mine's not touching. How long do you stay on that? Where you can gently come down out of it. Harder version, more difficult getting into that. Start seated. Sit on your hands here. This is not the easiest level. Aim your elbows down toward the floor. And then open your chest, throat, heart. Extend there. And coming out of that. See, easy. It's not easy. I know it isn't.